Want to see a dead body? Come on down to the decomposing corpse of your local mall. It's retail's open casket funeral. Pay your final respects to this collection of mini prisons. Claire's giving the eulogy. It's 1 p.m. on a Saturday and things are getting solemn as hell. Just get here quick, the doors are out of order and the bulldozers are on standby. So buy some used video games, drink a Fireball in the parking lot, and hit the ski slopes before you can't anymore. Come watch the memories of your youth waddle away and wonder where future generations will get their ears pierced, or plan a cruise, or meet Santa. It might be hard to look down at the scars of the past, to realize that soon all you'll have left is memories, but it's never too late to show that you cared, and that you'll never forget. 'Cause love it or hate it, you're gonna miss them all. Wanna see a dead body?
Alright, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before we get started, as always, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Also, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to all you brothers out there. And I just played that, video clip, alright? And it was just showing you how, these malls are shutting down, alright? And the Elder Karab and myself, we were talking about how, back in the day, especially the 80s and 90s, basically malls were like a staple thing in America. All right, and they provided a lot of jobs, okay, a lot of social interaction, between people. And now these things are becoming, extinct, they're dying out, all over, the United States. And pretty much what I've been noticing is, at least out here in the Chicagoland area, it's like you only have like one or, a few central, malls now where everybody's got to go to them, whether you be, a person that has, money, or you're a poor person. Everyone's got to go to the same spot, man. And that's because everything's shutting down in America. And there's only, a few spots open now,
He was talking too, the different other businesses been open for years. I was telling them brother about this spot called Cupid Candies. They sell like pretty much like chocolate, stuff like that, candies. There's one in Oak Lawn, which is a suburb out here in Chicago. That opened in 1956. I looked it up. They opened that location in 1956. And I was over there recently. They had a store for rent sign on the window, man. So this place is crumbling. It's done, man.
That's right.
This place is fading away. It's falling, man. And Esau Edom is getting ready. The Lord getting ready to boot him out the ruler's seat, man. All right. And this is how the Lord's doing it, man. This place is fading away, as the scriptures say, man.
Yeah, it says this world, passeth away.
Yeah,
the fashion of this world.
Fashion of this world passed away, and that's what we're seeing right now.
That's right.
Things not booming like they used to be
Mm-hmm.
here in Babylon, aka America.
Yeah, I'm gonna read that second Ezra, and it says here, and this is prophecy, okay? That's why we're seeing, these stores closing. That's why there's a lack of, goods in, stores, period, now, okay, because of this prophecy. It says second Ezra 6:22, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And we saw that in that video clip. There was nothing in that mall. There was a couple stores open, and those stores that were open, it was dead in there. You had employees just sitting down, doing nothing.
Yeah. Hey, I give you out here in Chicago, you had a mall called Forest City, and that mall in the 90s, that mall, everybody was going to that mall, man. Back in the 90s, man, that was a very popular mall. Everybody was going there. But today, that shit dead, man.
Yeah.
Everything's majority of the stuff there is closed. I think there's only a few stores left open there.
Yeah. I used to go to that mall. Back in the day with my mom, and we would go grab some whether it be clothes, shoes, right? And then a lot of times we would, stay in the area and go watch a movie.
Yeah.
That movie theater's dead. Every time I, if I'm working and stuff and I bypass that area, the movie theater's dead. There's a couple cars there. I'm surprised that thing is even still open.
Oh, yeah. I remember, they had the arcades in that movie theater. Remember you had arcades in there. Hey, this one right here, Evergreen, was they called it the Plaza. It pretty much, it's still like a mall. Yeah, man, that shit died. That was one of the first ones to die out, man. Then they completely shut it down. Now they got these different stores there now. But you could tell the whole layout. It was a mall. Yeah. And how they built it. And it just looked retarded, man. How it's designed now, man. Because the whole layout before, it was laid out, how a mall. Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, and then even if you have stores, all right, open, there's a lack of goods, and that's because of the scripture here. Let's read it again. Yep. 2 Ezra 6:22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Like the elder and I, we went to Whole Foods today, and we went to the water section. I wanted to get this particular water that I like. They didn't have it, and the whole water section was pretty bare, actually.
Yeah.
And it was, throughout the whole store, things are, bare in these stores. Okay.
We went to the grocery store, Myers.
Oh my
bread
God.
section and all that.
There was like no bread, literally.
Yeah. So yeah, man, this place is done. Not to mention, you mentioned Whole Foods. Now they got the what is it? Because they what you saw him was doing. He's getting ready to bring this charagma.
Yep.
Because this article, Lord will I do a lesson on it later, Yahweh Ratazah. But I came across this today. It said Whole Foods opens first store with, I think this is out in D.C., this D.C. area. Mm-hmm. Whole Foods opens first store with Amazon Just Walk Out technology that allows shoppers to skip the register altogether. And that's what, when you had that charagma, you're going to be able to do that. Yep. So this is just getting you closer to Esau is real close to forcing this charagma on everybody, man, because he's doing away with that what you call cash, man.
Yeah, that paper money.
Paper money, man. And that was designed to do any damn way. They keep pumping it, making new bills, and that causes the inflation right there, man. Mm-hmm. The more they pump, more money they create and pump.
Yep, that's right. And it says, going back to the 2 Ezra 6:23 now, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall suddenly be afraid. All right, and they, that's they may start sounding that war trumpet out here. All right, those warning signals, and then hey, we're through the Spirit and power Yahweh Shema Shai, we're a trumpet ourselves.
Yep.
And you people should really be afraid, man. We're telling you the evil things that are coming. Hey, but you people won't hear. But good. We don't really care. This is only for the elect.
Yeah. Anyway, man. So yeah, man. A lot of people gonna get caught as a thief, get caught off guard as a thief of the night, which was good, man, because you got the warning. You're gonna find out. Man, we just looking at these. They were just a bunch of niggers. They actually turned out to be right. You're gonna find out the hard way, man.
Mm-hmm. Verse 24, at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies.
Hey, it's funny you said that. How you said the malls was brought people together. Mm-hmm. Socially people socialized.
Yep.
And then shit. Even I told you about this one video. It was on YouTube. This dude. I guess they was in college at the time.
Oh, yeah.
They was filming a video in 7-Eleven.
This was in the 80s, I think.
Yeah, 1987, man. Dude had a camcorder. And everybody's friendly with each other. You had different people coming in the store. They was talking to each other, introducing themselves to each other and stuff. You don't have that now. People don't even want to be around nobody right now, man.
Yep. They rather talk to a robot.
Yeah.
And if they were to talk to a human being, instead of actually speaking to them face to face, they want to just do it through a text message.
Yeah.
Or some type of email. That's the world we live in. People literally don't want to have any type of social interactions anymore.
That's it.
You know, and that's why a lot of these people are going to be down for this whole era that we're living in. All right, this whole virtual reality world, this whole Matrix world, basically. They're down for it because they literally don't want to actually be in this world anymore.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know, they want to live in some type of fantasy that they like, because that's the problem with these people. They don't know how to deal with any type of stress anymore. They don't know how to, like, basically, for the lack of words, the old saying, meet me in the middle.
Yeah.
They don't know how to do that, with one another. Okay? It's like, it's basically my way or the highway with everybody.
Yeah.
You know?
And this was created by, guess who? Esau Edom. This is how he wanted to be set up any damn way, to bring his damn agenda.
That's right.
You know?
Con. And going back to the second Ezra 6 and 24, at that time shall friends fight one another like enemies. And the reason why, because according to second Ezra, all right, I think it's the 15th chapter.
Yeah.
I think it's the 15th.
Yeah.
It talks about because the reason why these things are happening because of the lack of basically food, the lack of resources.
Yeah.
All right, I forgot how it's worded exactly, but that's why these people are gonna fight one another. Okay,
Yeah.
because look, your grocery stores, they're not gonna be, in stock with your favorite items. All right.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna be able to go get gas at the gas station anymore. Because these are the things that are coming. This is reality. There's going to be gas shortages. There's going to be food supply shortages.
Yep.
Anything. There's going to be a shortage on anything and everything.
Yep.
We're already seeing it now, but it's going to turn up as we get closer to the judgment of this place.
That's it.
All right. And it says, and the earth shall stand in fear, because there's going to be great evils everywhere, with those that dwell therein. And the springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Meaning your water supply is going to get cut off, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Your drinking water, and your just the regular water you use, to take showers, okay?
Mm.
That people take for granted.
Yeah, that's going to cause famine, because you need water. Body needs water more than food. You could survive longer if you had water. Man,
Oh, I was gonna say this too.
Yeah.
Out there in I think it was California. No, it was in these hotter states. They were having a drought. It was in California. Arizona, places like that, right? They were literally telling people that, look, you can't water your grass, from this day and that day. I forgot how they had it. Because we're in a water shortage. And that was a couple years, like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
And the reason why I'm bringing that up is, look, eventually they're gonna tell you, look, you can't, water your grass. Then it's gonna be like, look, you can only shower, or you only can use, X amount of water, every day, because we gotta, we need this water supply to, water the crops.
Yeah. Esau doing it too, to have total control over everything and everyone, man.
Yep.
That's part of his plan, but the Lord gonna disappoint him, as the scriptures say, man.
That's right. What else do we need to get out of?
Oh, you said what is it?
Ecclesiastes. I know. Yeah, I'm gonna get that Ecclesiastes.
Oh yeah, the Isaiah 19, I believe.
Oh yeah, that one too. Yep. But I'm gonna get this one. Ecclesiastes 3:1. And it reads here, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, all right, and that goes into, starting with the elites, all right, on down, all right, all these, officials and economists and all that stuff, right? Because a lot of them are nervous, man.
Yeah.
Starting with the elites, man, they know that the Lord's coming back, all right? Hey, these higher officials, they know what's going on. They see these, prophecies coming to pass. Then you got, these people that, for lack of words, they make moves in this society that affect your lives. They're scared, man, because things aren't, looking good, all right?
Yeah,
all right?
good.
They don't have an optimistic view on what's happening in this world. And that affects trade, man.
Yeah.
If there's, what do they call uncertainty in the market.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's uncertainty, basically meaning there's stuff going on in the world, you know, in this, the whole, you know, with things, you know, geopolitically, they're afraid to invest.
Yeah.
Now that starts affecting, hey, man, people's livelihoods, man.
Yeah. You say the script tell you the devil believe and tremble. That's in James, man.
Yep.
So, like you said, the elite, they know how Shad's coming back. Why you think they got a plan to hide? As pursuant to Amos, the 9th chapter.
Yeah.
Would say, or Revelation 6, let the mountains fall upon us.
I was thinking about that. Yeah.
You know.
They're trying to hide from the Lamb.
Yeah.
You know.
Because Esau know we telling the truth, man. The elite of this side, they know.
Yep.
You know, you go ahead, brother.
It says, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened.
Yeah, the grinders cease mean no jobs.
Yep.
Fewer jobs.
And the doors shall be shut in the streets. And we saw that in that video clip.
Yeah.
That mall was through, man. Nobody was in the parking lot. You barely had any stores open. Dude, that looked like something from what is it? One of those zombie movies. What was that? What movie were they in the mall?
Oh yeah,
Zombieland or something.
Zombieland, I believe. It's
you know,
Zombieland, yeah.
You know, or was it the 28 days later or something like that? You know, 28 weeks later, whatever these, you know, you know, Day of the Dead. You know, that's what they look like. You know, when they, you know, they're going to the malls and stuff for shelter. What, like 20 people at most in the mall?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like I said, the grind seats. You know, since everything's shut down, there's no jobs.
Yeah.
You know.
That's affecting the economy.
Yep.
You know, and it says, when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low.
That's your entertainment.
Yeah.
You know, your entertainment.
It's trash.
It's trash now. Hey man, I would think that damn Super Bowl stuff, you know, it's just passed. Why you think they ain't getting none of the new niggas to perform there? Cause they trash.
Yeah, they're
man.
trash. They're trash. I know the brothers were talking about. I don't watch this personally myself, but I heard the brothers, you know, talking about the NBA All-Star Weekend, and they're talking about the dunk contest. How this was literally the worst dunk contest in history. The worst. People, and I saw in, like, you know, the comments, people were like, damn, man, they need to give me back the hour that I wasted.
Oh yeah.
You know, that's how bad it was.
Yes, that's because, like I said, Darts music should be brought low. That's your entertainment period. You know, from the music, you know, the movies. Hey, they keep remaking movies because he had ideas, man.
Yeah, you got Matrix 4 and Bill and Ted.
Right, Bill
and Ted 3.
This
whatever it is, you know.
This motherfucker went out his way to actually have the Golden Girls episodes off TV playing the damn movies, man.
Oh my God, man.
And then I told his Matazal, all right, man, you talking about 36 anniversary, man, that's odd as fuck, man. He's like, you know, that shit demonic as hell, man. 36th anniversary.
Yeah.
I mean, but he's out of ideas though, man. This is a sign that this kingdom is fading away, that the Lord is bringing this place down.
Yep. There's no good artists, like literally like painters and stuff anymore.
Yeah.
Everything's trash. Like even the architecture. I remember I was talking about with the brother Mariala, because him and one of the brothers in the camp, Mariala, and myself, were into architecture. Him and I always talk about the architecture of the city, from the you know, the old buildings that were made in the 20s, 30s to these new buildings. You know, we were heavily into that, and we always talk about how these new buildings are just trash. Like, there's all these contemporary buildings are just bland. It's like just basically it's like a big building that just it's like a big cube. You can see everything. Just glass windows. There's no detail into the building anymore, because, you know, you look at those, you know, buildings from the 1920s, 30s, 40s, so on and so forth. Hey, man, they had people really taking their time, man.
Yeah.
Man, you know, they have like little, you know, designs in the front of like the building and stuff. And, man, that stuff is intricate, man. That wasn't done. That wasn't made quickly.
Yeah.
Somebody had to sit there and really chisel, figures or whatever it is, you know, into the wall, man.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, it's
stuff
done.
is done, man.
Yeah, you building up. All right, you say you building up. Then you Jake for you Jakes. I don't know why this dude came in my head, man. I was getting on the bus, and then somebody dropped this Jake off, and me and him were just talking. He talking about, yeah, man, I'm up here. He out home in Glen too. Pretty much he was doing construction work, building up this home in home in Glen. I just thought it's funny how, hey man, you building up all them homes for Esau Edom. You just building them up. You won't be able to live in them. You gotta go back in the hood. You gotta go back. You building up they shit, and then you gotta turn around and take your ass back in the hood, and they get to enjoy whatever you built up for them, man.
Yep.
You know, so man, fuck this goddamn kingdom. There's more to that, brother.
No, that's it on that one.
Yeah, the Isaiah.
Yeah, just
Okay.
get that.
Okay, this is
Done.
Isaiah 19. I'm starting 14. It says, the Lord had mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof.
Yeah, so the Lord, he's put this perverse spirit out here, man. All right, hey, from these sodomites to these to no creativity. Okay, everything's at a low level because ultimately the Lord, he's bringing this place down. The only thing that's on a high level are the men of the Lord.
That's it.
And that's because, hey, the Lord's giving them this knowledge back again. That's it. Because what did Yahushua say? He said, I'm from above, you're from beneath. I mean, since we're ambassadors of Yahushua and we're, part of his body, we're above you people, man. We're the only thing that's high right now. You people are base.
That's it, bro. Just a bunch of weirdos and just on a low vibration,
Yeah.
man.
I love to say this is the land of the freaks, man.
Yeah.
This place it's just freakism in this place, man.
That's it, bro. So it says, the Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, this is Egypt all over again. Hey, this a Revelation 11:8 calls this spiritual Egypt.
Mm-hmm.
And give you a goddamn a easy example. What's on the back of your dollar bill? The Egyptian pyramid, man. All right, Egyptian symbols and shit, man. So that's one clue right there to let you know this is Egypt all over again. All right.
Yeah, but what is it? Cause them to err in every way.
Call air, yeah.
So everything. That's why everything's done in such a low vibration right now.
Upside down, backwards. The law, statute, commandments of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua totally thrown away, and they come up with their own bullshit.
That doesn't do a goddamn thing but destroy, everybody and everything.
Yeah, we see that now, man. So, hey, man, when the kingdom of heaven is established, these other heathen nations, they're going to finally, we understand it already, that the Lord's way is better. But they're going to understand that following the ways of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is better.
Mm-hmm.
See, Lord's a hard teacher, man. He just wants you to experience some shit. It might be fucked up. He just wants you to experience some shit so you can understand.
Yep. Yep.
That's how the Lord operates, man.
Mm-hmm.
So it says, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. Damn. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do.
Yep, so that work is going away,
Mm-hmm.
Just keeps diminishing, every day. Little here, little there, little here, little there.
Mm-hmm.
And then, hey, you, even you people that have, really nice jobs, so to speak, it's going to be gone eventually.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be gone because we just read it, the head
Yeah,
or
tail.
tail.
Yeah, I was thinking
Doesn't
that.
matter if you're in a great position or in a low position.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, it's just going to be gone. Because you know what the Lord's ultimately going to do? Destroy this place.
That's it. And then Lord got the spirit on Esau Edom to make it now where it's going to get to the point where you got to have that charagma to be able to survive and live. If you don't have that, you're finished. Just like Demolition Man. That movie with Sylvester Stallone.
Oh.
Guess what? The people underground in that movie, they was cut off from society, man, because they didn't have that, what you call charagma. They showed you that in the movie.
Yep.
You know, when they thawed out Sylvester Stallone, they Karak him, man.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
You know? So he saw, we call it predictive programming.
Yep.
That's what he does, man. He shows you in his movies, his TV shows, video games, all that, what his plans are for the future, in the future.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So, let me see. Is there any more to this? In that day shall Egypt, this verse 16, in that day shall Egypt be like unto women.
Yeah, and the woman's defenseless, weak, scary. So this whole place is gonna be just basically a little ass bitch.
That's it. And it shall be afraid and feared because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts, which he's shaking over it.
That's right.
Man, and let's check this out. And the land of Judah should be a terror unto Egypt.
Yeah.
Who is this talking about? The Israelites, man. Judah is the so-called Negroes, man.
Head tribe.
The head tribe, man. They're gonna be a terror unto.
Yeah, from these 2/3, cause
Yeah.
oh man, like the one, man, Lord willing, maybe we'll even do the video on that.
Yeah.
Maybe if not today, another day. Hey man, you had I gotta show you this. So there's a neighborhood out here called Logan Square, and basically back, in the, not 80s, 90s, 2000s, it was mainly Ephraim, Judah in the mix of that neighborhood, right? But now it's getting all gentrified, right? And you got all these Edomites coming in there thinking everything's sweet. You had this Edomite chick filming herself, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's late night. It's probably like 10 o'clock, 11, 12, right? She's all filming herself thinking everything's sweet. Not even joking. She's like doing like, her little live, whatever the hell she's doing. Filming herself. This Jake, man, this Judite, literally, he wasn't even that big. Oh, she was probably like in her 30s roughly. He was probably like 18, 19, 20. Bro, he ran up behind her out of nowhere and had that bitch in a rear naked chokehold.
Damn.
And just choking her out, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, kind.
Yeah, man, it's gonna start with Judah, and then all these other, all the other tribes are gonna be like, fuck it, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna start seeing Ephraim going nuts, and Issachar, and whoever, Gad.
Mm-hmm.
All right, depending on where you're at, what tribes are near, they're gonna start going nuts, and they're gonna start getting after these heathens, man.
Mm-hmm.
Cause Jake's tired of it, man. Jake is tired, man. And then eventually you're gonna have what? The elect.
Yeah.
And then the elect's gonna be that true terror, man.
Yeah. Wild 2/3 are wild, and they're gonna go wild on you heathens, man. Real, and they already starting right now, man. It's just gonna get worse.
Yep.
As time goes on, man. Yeah, like you said, Jake is kind of, and this generation, they ain't scared of you Edomites at all, man.
Nah, man.
At fucking all, man.
The only thing that's keeping them at bay is really, one, first off, Yahweh Shemal Shai, and then two, really, them, doing drugs, partying, alcohol, smoking, and maybe a couple of them are, getting a little bit of money. That's what's keeping them at bay. Because really, man, Jake is ready to snap at any moment.
Yeah. But once you take that away from them, then they really gonna snap.
Oh yeah.
That's part of what's coming. All that lifestyle Jake living, that's gonna be taken away from them, man. Like I said, that's gonna make them go crazy, man.
Yep.
So I think that was it on that. Yeah, So you want me to close it out?
Yep.
Okay, so with that, Lord was edifying to the elect.
Mm-hmm.
We want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rachakodash.
Divine to Apostle El is a great millstone, and peace salutation to you, Sasakim, pushing his word, sincerity, truth, and charity. With that, we say Shalom.
Shalom.